My name is Sam Dunn, and the first time I visited Bakken for my film Metal: A Headbanger's Journey, I learned that metal is more than just music. It's a culture of outsiders, and I was blown away by the passion of metal musicians and fans. But my film was only an overview of the anthropology of heavy metal. There's a much bigger story to be told. Over the past 4 decades, heavy metal has evolved into dozens of subgenres, including thrash metal, glam metal, nu metal, prog metal, grunge, the new wave of British heavy metal, and many more. But why did metal splinter into all these subgenres? And what has each subgenre contributed to the evolution of this music? My journey into heavy metal's vast 40-year history is a massive undertaking. But before I delve into the entire evolution of this music, I'm gonna step back and start with the big question. Why are people drawn to heavy metal music?
It's outsider music to the max. Heavy metal solved a lot of my problems when I was a teenager, when I couldn't...
To the point of exploding in front of everybody else. That's what metal is about.
When I bang my head, it feels good. It releases some kind of chemical inside of me. I'm not sure what it is.
Pushing it as hard as you can get it onto the edge of chaos.
It's a chance to just rail, just to get it out, to express that you're not going along with the program.
There's an aggression and an attitude and an intensity to everything I do in life, and I think it all comes from
a certain kind of abandon, you know, like sort of tossing the rules out the window and just
smacking into each other. And at the end of that concert, they've gone through something together.
Heavy metal music has become an essential catharsis. It's a rite of passage.
A bottle working on summer just to try to earn a dollar. But Lord, I tried to call my baby, I'm trying to get it in.
Nobody talks about very often because they were kind of a blip on the screen, but they were at one point the loudest, most metallic trio going.
Heavy metal is, of course, in the lyrics of Born to be Wild, which was written by Canadian Dennis Edmonton / Mars Bonfire. He was really talking about that whole experience of, you know, big bikes and roaring down the highway.
For me, my awareness of it came with Led Zeppelin. It really did. That as soon as those guys launched, people started using the term heavy metal. And I knew instantly that that sound was having something.
As it is today, probably Deep Purple, you know, because they were the first to have this great big fuck-off PA, you know. And the first to have a lot of pyrotechnics, really.
Actually, the first time heavy metal was ever used was used as about Alice Cooper in Rolling Stone magazine. Rolling Stone magazine was doing an interview with us, I think in 71, 72, 73, something like that. And there was this picture of this giant guy holding me up, and it said, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it's heavy metal, in quotes.
Every metal band owes a debt musically to Black Sabbath. They were the original.
Indeed. First metal band ever, Black Sabbath.
Every cool riff has already been written by Black Sabbath. Anything anyone else does is just basically ripping it off. You're either playing it slightly different or backwards or faster or slow, but they did everything already.
Intention as a front man is to try and find the guy who's right at the back of the 30,000 festival and sort of go, yeah, you. Yeah, you. You. And the guy goes, like that, and you can do that, you can actually do that.
Bands were placed on a list called the Filthy 15 because their music was deemed offensive by the Parents Music Resource Center. Dee Snider was summoned to testify before the U.S. Congress to defend his music and his livelihood.
'1984 was a pretty insane time for Twisted Sister. We were hearing bits and pieces about this Parents Music Resource Center and Tipper Gore, but not really registering because we were getting protests and religious groups at every show. So just another parent group that, you know, was putting Twisted Sister on a list of targets.
We have always talked about the positive aspects of the music industry, but of course the highlight has been on the excesses that have been allowed to develop as we have tried to focus our concern on those excesses.
Somebody approached our office that the Senate committee is having a hearing on censorship with the PMRC and wanted to know if I would come and speak. Now my view of it when I heard it was they want me to carry the flag into battle. Hell yeah. Braveheart, baby. Braveheart wasn't even out, but that sort of mentality. Give me the fucking flag, man. Let's go.
A few years after I got into Sepultura, they surprised me when they added traditional Brazilian instruments into their music. This shocked a lot of people in the metal community, including their own record company. After spending some time in Japan, I realized there's a lot more going on than just obsession with Western culture. This place is unlike...
Not Twisted Sister guys wearing their mom's clothes kind of feminine. The makeup, it's beautiful. Of all the bands that were doing visual music, X Japan became the biggest and by far the most versatile musically.
I started playing the piano when I was 4, a classical piano. The first concert I saw was Kiss. I think I was 9 or 10 years old. I went to see Kiss with my mother.
Like India, no major metal band has ever played here. But searching the internet, I found one place where they sell metal music. The 666 Rock Shop in downtown Beijing.
Hey guys, how are you?
Fine. Hey, welcome to China.
Nice to meet you.
循规蹈矩，听就是老师的话，听家长的话，接受一切别人告诉我们的方式、存在方式，然后没有自己的独立的思考，然后也没有自由的权利可以说话。然后通过这种音乐，我们可以慢慢的，说我自己想要说的，做我自己想要做的，然后不去管别人有任何想法。